What's up, everybody? So, if you are actively following NaNoWriMo on my Instagram, then you know that I did not even break 5,000 words in these last 30 days. What you may or may not know, depending on how closely you were paying attention, I missed a third of the month in terms of writing. There were 10 days I did not write. And a lot of that is just really a reflection of what was going on this month. I mean, it's not necessarily unheard of to have like a day or two missed, because if I have other like special events going on, probably not going to touch the book just because I'm trying to be present and focused on what's in front of me. But I think one of the things that made this NaNoWriMo so difficult, I don't know, I never really hit my stride of, oh, hey, this is the idea, let's keep running with this. It would work in little spurts, but it wasn't enough of a spurt to where I got consistent words on the page. Based off of what I have here on my spreadsheet, I wrote an average of 159 words a day, which isn't bad in the grand scheme of things, because if you keep doing that every single day, then eventually you will hit the novel mark. Because I was using Readsy. Let's see, what does Readsy have to say? Because they also had, a projected, oh, hey, if you're aiming by this date, this is how many words you need to make sure you're writing every day. And so I think I had said that I wanted to try and hit 80,000 by the end of January. And it's saying that I need to write a little over 1,200 words a day to be able to hit that. Will I? I don't know. I'll probably move the date just because of the struggle that this has been, and I don't want to be bogged down by a deadline that is purely fictional. Because it's not like, oh, hey, I've signed this contract and I have to get this book to the publisher by this time. That's not my reality right now. And I don't even know if it will be my reality, in the sense of I'm leaning more towards self-publishing than going the traditional route. Traditional route would be fun. However, this is kind of what I'm thinking. But that is also still kind of up for debate. But this overall NaNoWriMo, I mean, like, it wasn't bad. It was one of my slower ones. But this is my lowest because I did break 5,000 in 2010, which was the other, like, really low one. But such is life. Sometimes that's just the way it works. And what I was focusing on, honestly, was more important than hitting 50,000 words in 30 days. But I'm not giving up on the idea, but I don't know if I'm going to continue to actively pursue it right now. I think I may go back to what I was working on, because that one is closer to potentially being done and potentially ready for beta readers. Potentially. I have some ideas as to how that's going to go, but that is a different video for a different day. This is all that I have to say about NaNoWriMo 2025. That really wasn't NaNoWriMo in the sense of it had nothing to do with NaNoWriMo.org. Not that I ever really had anything to do with that. I just used it to count the words and to keep track things. And now I use the spreadsheet for that. So it is what it is. But that's it for me. I will see you next video. Bye.